Studies showing grain-free pet food may be linked to heart problems in dogs, pushing some pet owners to think twice about what they're feeding their pets. Fox 43's Josie Carbonari takes a closer look at what makes up those grain-free products and if it could be doing more harm than good.
The FDA recently launched an investigation and revealed grain-free pet food may not be as healthy for your dog as some originally thought. Experts I spoke with say they believe it's all just a marketing ploy. Grain-free pet food has gained popularity in recent years, grabbing the attention of dedicated animal owners looking for a healthier choice.
He tends to be prone to allergies with that type of breed.
Michelle Smith has a 5-year-old silver lab, Finley. She says the rescue where she recently adopted him suggested going grain-free.
They recommended it because they said the dogs process it well, and they seem to do well with that, with the grain-free food.
Her story is similar to others.
It just seemed like it was a healthier choice from like some of the other standard stuff that we were using. You assume it's grain-free, you think it's going to be healthy for your dog.
They're family, so it's very important to us that they're healthy and that we can have them around as much as possible and as long as possible.
But recent studies are now revealing that grain-free pet food may lead to heart disease in dogs. According to the FDA, grain-free pet food with main ingredients like peas, lentils, or potatoes have been linked to a form of canine heart disease, better known as dilated cardiomyopathy, or DCM, ultimately causing a wide range of symptoms including fatigue, coughing, and trouble breathing in dogs.
It's more of a legume, lentils-based sort of products that are being added in to substitute for a grain that normally would have been in the food. That's causing some interference with the dog's ability to maintain a normal cardiac tissue.
Dr. Jennifer Fletcher with the Animal Hospital of Dauphin County says a grain-free diet also lacks essential amino acids, like taurine, which is needed for critical heart function.
That's a good boy.
So how exactly did grain-free become so popular in the first place?
I think it's the pet food companies that may have driven some of the grain-free interest. Some of these newer companies kind of came out and wanted to find a niche in the market. They kind of took some knowledge from the human side and tried to extrapolate into the pet nutrition side.
I try and keep my recipes just, minimum amount of ingredients.
Marianne Guyman with Just for Dogs and Cats Pet Bakery in Dauphin County says she never considered making grain-free pet treats until she started receiving multiple requests.
I don't want to say it was a fad, but they just started hearing about it, so then they just started asking. Almost every other customer would start asking.
So she created her own grain-free recipe to keep up with the high demand, making dozens of batches each week.
Their dogs have allergies. Some of them have problems digesting certain foods, so then I can just tailor the recipes towards them. There are a lot of people that actually believe that this actually helps. I have trouble keeping the grain-free in stock.
But Dr. Fletcher says she doesn't believe grain-free is the answer to pet allergies.
We have no scientific proof that it's any more natural or any better.
As for all the different proteins used in grain-free, like bison and wild boar,
that might have been what the pet needed, was a different type of protein to support their skin or if their GI tract was able to digest it more efficiently. So the fact that it's grain-free may have nothing to do with it. It might be something else in that diet that actually changed that pet's life.
Above all, Fletcher says the more knowledge people have, the better off their pets will be. Now, experts do recommend talking to your vet before changing your dog's diet drastically, because what may work for some may not work for all. Josie Carbonari, Fox 43 News.
And Josie did reach out to various pet food companies for comment. However, none of her calls were returned. In a statement, though, from the Pet Food Institute, a spokesperson writing in part, quote, the exact cause of recent reported incidents of DCM has not been identified, and the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, in its communications to the public, has not advised dietary changes based on the available information. PFI member company, scientists, veterinarians, and nutritionists are currently working closely with each other and the agency to further advance the understanding of this issue.